They sprinting away from the 1200-meter marker. Horoscope Harry's tucked away towards the back of the field early on. Quick Star is pacing it with them in the early stages. Trip to Africa's right there. Number 8 is on the stand side, well positioned. Woodstock Festival, Hampton Court. Ronnie Rocket is over on the inside in the blue silks. Antigonus is well placed. Bordeaux is also amongst the leading group. Then comes Just a Guy Thing. Horoscope Harry's further back in the run at this stage, got about 4 or 5 lengths to make up. As they come to the 600-meter marker, it's an absolute stampede. Number 8 is on the stand side. Woodstock Festival, Hampton Court. Captain Demanami trying to put in a claim. Ronnie Rocket's there. Bordeaux's also well positioned. Horoscope Harry's running on. Trip to Africa. Down the inside, Just a Guy Thing, Antigonus. It's wide open as they come to the 200. Ronnie Rocket on the inside. Horoscope Harry, final attempts, running a big race. On the outside, Hampton Court. Down on the inside, Antigonus. Coming down to the line. Final attempt though. Trip to Africa on the outside, but final attempt wanted. Trip to Africa second, maybe Hampton Court third. Number 12, final attempt here for the Cotsons. The byword, Seanville, and they win it. And they win it by about a length and a half. Trip to Africa will run second. That's number 5. The third position is going to go to number 9, Hampton Court. And the fourth position's very close. Antigonus probably just gets fourth from Ronnie Rocket, but it's very close. And further back in the run was Quick Star. Captain Demanami is on the outside. They were spread right across the track. And final attempt becomes a 2-time winner now. And this one is for the late Schwegsmans and McGregor. And they go on to win it here, bred by Mr. and Mrs. R.B. McGregor. So final attempt is victorious at the business end. And number 12 on the tote pays 15 Rand 10 and 460. Tote favourite was number 7. Back to the studio.
Final attempt has come through to win. Well done to Glenn Kotson and his team. Nice to have Howard Swigman on course. Well done to Mrs. McGregor as well. Sean Veal doing the duty, and I see Mr. and Mrs. McGregor also bred, the son of Boward. Johnny's taken a bit of time, but he very seldom runs a poor race.
No, geez, he's always there and thereabouts, you know, from a 12, 14 to a mile. Been a little bit disappointed. We thought he won a long time ago. Very well won down to Howard and to Mr. Mack at home. He couldn't come today, so well done team. And thank you, Sean, for a very nice ride.
A horse that, you know, long overdue, but he's been rewarded for his consistency.
He does, Deez. He deserves a nice win. I'm just glad for him.
Anything else from your side?
No, that's it.
Well done. Give our best to Glenn as well.
Thanks, Deez.
Lovely. John Butler, let's get Sean Veal in. And Shawnee, firstly, talk to us about the Cape season. I know it's all coming to an end now, but the boss is still ticking over there with a few runners. So he had a winner the other day as well. How was it for you?
Deez, you know, it's always experience. We trained in Milnerton this year. So there was a up and down, 1 or 2 of them ran. But at the same time, they never had like the great start like we normally do. But they're finishing off well. That's the main thing. They're coming back well. And all our horses there, what's there at the moment, are doing very well. So we're hoping for a big weekend next weekend.
Just a post-mortem and that ready-to-run race. I mean, how desperately unlucky you were in that race.
It's still hurting.
Yes.
Trust me. He shouldn't have got beat that horse of ours. But you know, that's racing. Maybe if I was 2 lengths closer, but at the same time, the winner was sitting with me there at the back. Yes. I got done out the gates. I couldn't get a run and then took off the last bit. But he's back home. We're hoping for big things this season, Deez. I just got to keep boxing on, and I know things will turn for my yard.
You'll never earn a stake check for second in the rest of your career that big.
This would have been better with a winning stake check.
Sure.
But getting back to this was one a good race. Well done to all our owners. Yes. To Glenn for the opportunity, thank you. You know, we don't always get rides from John because he got his jockey. But I'm just grateful to get aboard this horse, and he actually won a very good race. This was going through a 300. I was looking which gaps can open for me, and when I put him through the gap, he actually won going away. This was, he sort of hit the front at the 150 and thought the race was finished. But when I shook him up again, and he won going away, this was, so it was a good win for him. Well done to John and his team. They're doing a tremendous job here. And Glenn, obviously, in Cape Town, they're flying that side. But at the same time, John's flying the flag higher, so well done to all his owners. And to my wife and my 2 boys, this one's for them.
Okay, we've got 3 more races to go. Can you help us?
Oh, dears, you know, we're competitive. Wealthy, Maritzburg's his course. I've always said that. I know they're talking a lot of Mr. Van Zyle's horse and a couple other horses, but Wealthy is also unbeaten. Yeah, he ran second once in his career. Yeah. Besides that, he's won all his starts here. And the filly of ours in the last race, I see Garrett's horse is 7 to 10. If my filly reproduces the last one, I think I'm a big runner.
Thanks for that, Sean, and nice ride on this one.
Thank you.
Lovely, Sean Veal. Let's get Howard Swigman in. Good friend, loves his racing, travels all over the country, Howard. You'll see him at all the big race meetings. Always catch up with him in the feature race days. Howard, how are the games treating you?
Yeah, hi, Dees. Thank you very much. Yeah,
Sure.
Great win. We'd had a bit of a tough patch for the last 8 or 9 months.
Yes.
And it's so rewarding, you know, when you have a win like this. It's been absolutely awesome for us. Thanks to a couple of thank yous. Thanks to Robbie, my partner, for getting me involved with the horse some time back. It's actually an unbelievable horse. You know, out of 14 runs, it's been placed 12 times.
Yes.
So it's an ATM machine. It does well for us. Thanks to Glenn and to John particularly for looking after the horse and putting him forward today and for winning the race. And to Glenn back home, thanks Glenn. Thanks to the groom for all his hard work. I see he's standing up nicely there waiting for his little present. And thanks to Sean, what a great ride. It was brilliant. I didn't think we had much of a chance with 600 to go. He was a bit boxed in, but he managed to find a way through and finish like a machine. Like he did with his very first run. You know, he won on his debut and came through from nowhere. And since then, he's been in the places, but not in the wins. So we're very chuffed.
Well, you know, you've paid your school fees in this game. You've been around for some time, and you've persevered. You've been patient with this horse, and nice to see him reward you this afternoon.
Well, there's a person who pays the bills over there, my wife, Meryl. So she's been crying for the last 8 months. Get rid of the horses, they're costing too much. I'm saying just be patient, we'll have our turn, and here we are today to witness with my mom. It's great to have my mom here, my wife, Meryl, and my very good friend, PC. So we just got you 5 minutes before the race, so we just made it. But so happy we got you and made the effort. That's what it's about.
Well, fantastic. And the other horses, even you're just boxing along with the rest of your string?
Yeah, we got some 2-year-olds. We got 4 with Glenn, and I've got a partnership with Dean with another 2, you know, in the African Warriors.
What the wife has to say about that?
Not happy, very grumpy, but I think I work hard enough to earn the money. I'm allowed to spend a little bit every now and again.
100%. Howard, you know, long may the success continue, and I wish you all the best. And this horse has done you proud today, and to have the entire family here to celebrate, fantastic.
Yeah, and Dees, just to thank you for all your hard work you do, traveling around the country, and you're such a great man for the industry. You're an ambassador, and thank you for all your hard work as well.
Kind words, Howard. Appreciated. Kind words. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Howard Swigman, and then the winning groom is going to be Mr. Kombisile. Well done to you, my man. 1,000 rand. And Kayleen Joseph, formerly part of the Gold Circle team, giving the 1,000 rand to Kombisile. Kind words there from Howard, but we love the game. And number 12, final attempt, has come through to open up jackpot 2.